In today's video, I'm going to be explaining several reasons why I am bullish on JASMY. First of all, I think that JASMY is fundamentally fantastic. When we take a look at JASMY, they are focused on data democracy. And what that basically means right there is that JASMY is focused on decentralizing data storage. Quite essentially, JASMY is attempting to revolutionize the data storage industry through decentralization. And I actually think that is a good thing because when we take a look at it, currently, a lot of data storage is happening in a centralized way. A lot of it is not decentralized. And there is a lot of drawbacks with this because with centralized data storage, it's typically controlled by a single entity. And also on top of that, there is also a single point of failure. However, these issues and drawbacks through decentralization are pretty much gone. Through the decentralization of data storage, no longer will the data be controlled by a single entity, and no longer will it have a single point of failure. In my opinion, there is a lot of benefits through the decentralization of data storage. And I think that what JASMY is trying to do is so amazing. And in my opinion, I think that JASMY is focused on the right industry. And the reason why I say that is because according to Fortune Business Insights, they predict that by 2030, the global data storage market size is anticipated to be worth over $777 billion, which I think is insane. And I think that moving forward, as the global data storage market size continues to grow, I think so will fundamentally spectacular projects, much like JASMY, that are focused on data storage. In my opinion, I think JASMY is clearly focused on an industry that has unbelievable potential. I think they're focused on the right thing. And when it comes to JASMY, very amazingly, it is actually the first ever legally compliant cryptocurrency in the country of Japan. And now when I say that, some people may think, who cares about that? But I actually think that is a very big deal because in order for a cryptocurrency to even become legally compliant in the country of Japan, it's very difficult. It has to go through extremely stringent regulations. So the fact that JASMY was even able to achieve this in the first place, I think is a true testament to just how amazing they are. If JASMY was some random, nonsense, clown show project, this wouldn't have been a possibility. But in reality, it is. That is how special JASMY is. I think in terms of fundamentals, it is truly A+. And let's not forget, JASMY has an amazing management team. As a matter of fact, the representative director of JASMY is a guy by the name of Kunitake Ando. And Kunitake, by the way, was the former COO of the Sony Corporation. So clearly, he has an amazing resume. Furthermore, when we take a look at the president and COO of JASMY, he is a guy by the name of Kazumasa Sato. And Kazumasa, by the way, was the former CEO of Sony Style Japan. So clearly, Kazumasa Sato is the real deal, in my opinion. And also, how can we forget about the CFO of JASMY, a guy by the name of Hiroshi Harada. And Hiroshi, by the way, is a former employee at KPMG. And KPMG is one of the big four accounting firms. So that clearly is something to behold, in my opinion. Any way I take a look at it, the JASMY team is absolutely amazing. They're actual professionals with fantastic resumes. A lot of crypto projects out there, they have bad leadership, let's face it. But that is not the case when it comes to JASMY. The team is top-notch in my opinion. And here's the thing, the way I view it is that JASMY is providing me with such a fantastic risk-to-reward ratio. And of course, that's not financial advice. But when I take a look at JASMY right now, JASMY is currently down over 99% from its all-time high price. And that is not a joke, by the way. That's actually true. And the way I view it is that I am not risking to lose that much in order to potentially gain a lot in the future when it comes to JASMY. Because again, right, JASMY is down over 99% from its all-time high price. However, on the contrary, do I think that JASMY can go down over 99% in price from where it is right here, right now? I just don't think that's even a possibility. Yeah, sure, if I buy JASMY right now, the price could go down, but I don't think it can go down over 99% in price. I think the probability of that even happening is pretty much close to zero. I think if anything, JASMY is much closer to a bottom than it is a top. I think that the ceiling of JASMY is very far away, but I think the floor is very close. So when I see something this fundamentally fantastic, yet this low in price, how can I not be bullish on it? I think that JASMY is truly unbelievable. And that is why, as of right now, I am constantly and consistently dollar cost averaging into JASMY. And by doing so, I believe that I am preparing myself for the next bull run. I'm not using leverage. I'm not day trading. I'm not swing trading. I'm not doing any of that type of nonsense. All I'm doing is that I'm focused on slowly but surely accumulating more and more JASMY. I'm not worried about what happens to the price of JASMY, in the next week, the next 3 months, the next 5 months. I could care less. I am focused on the next bull run. And again, right, I am preparing myself for the next bull run by dollar cost averaging into JASMY. I am focused on accumulating as much JASMY as I possibly can. And of course, that is not an invitation to buy, sell, or trade JASMY, but I am extremely bullish on the future of JASMY. And if you want to know my price prediction for JASMY during the next bull run, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.